In this edition, we recap fall ball and look ahead to the start of the regular season. All this and more coming up. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonic. Coach, if you don't mind, how was fall ball season?
Great. It was great. Yeah, we played 8 games and won them all. So what can I complain about?
Awesome. Any players really stand out to you?
Absolutely. We have a transfer from the University of Memphis, Sarah Pearson, and she has helped us on the mound, and she looks great. She had surgery about, probably 5 weeks ago on her forearm, but she's recovered and threw live yesterday, and we're excited.
Is there anything that you noticed from fall ball that you might need to work on heading into spring ball?
I think the thing we need to work on the most is making sure that we are paying attention to detail and playing our game more than anything, making sure that no matter who we play the way that we've practiced. Because every team that you play is going to play a little bit differently. You don't want them to dictate what you're going to do. So that's really what we're working on, making good decisions, making good decisions at the plate, making sure that we're hitting our spots, pitching, keeping things as simple as possible, yet making sure that we have all our bases covered, literally and figuratively.
So what's it like for you having such a very young team with only one senior?
Actually, it's great because our junior class has a lot of experience.
Okay.
So it's young, but it doesn't seem as young as it looks on paper. We've got Rachel Ratcliffe, Taryn Alman, and Kelly Raudebush, who have all played almost every game of their career. And Shauna Hochstetler played every game last year as a freshman, so as a sophomore she comes in with a ton of experience. So we do have a nice core. Mackenzie Rhodes as a sophomore, as a freshman last year, played every year, and she'll start behind the plate for us on Friday. So we do have a lot of experience, even though we only have one. We're not very heavy at the very, very top. We're sort of heavy in the middle, which is actually good.
Yeah. When we come back, Coach and I will preview the upcoming tournament.
Zips fans, register today for the new and improved Rewards program. Earn points and prizes for interacting with the Zips on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Registration is free and easy, and you could win tons of great prizes. Visit zipsrewards.com today to begin collecting points.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Zips Softball with head coach Julie Jones. I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonic. Coach, I know you're really excited about your outfield and pitching staff. What are some of the key developments that you've worked on with these?
Well, I'll tell you, Erin Pond is really one of the key developments to our outfield. She played shortstop for us a little bit last year, and this year she came back with a fire that was unbelievable. And she's playing left field, hustling. I mean, she's fast. She's got a good arm. She's going to be our leadoff hitter. She had a great fall. I think hit about 500 this fall, and she runs hard on the bases. So she's really been a great addition out there. And our outfield is extremely fast. So we've got Erin in left, Taryn Alman in center, and then depending on what the lineup reads, it'll either be Shauna or Savannah Fruin, our freshman, in right field, and that is serious speed. The one thing we've really had to work on is communication, because they cover so much ground that we've got to make sure that we're not running into each other, basically. So it's great for the pitchers, because the pitchers feel like if the ball goes out there, someone's really going to give everything they can, make a great diving play, whatever it is. Someone will be there for backup if they do miss it on a great play. So that's the exciting part. But Taryn continues to get better. This is her 3rd year out there. She's the anchor out there and can make outstanding plays. She really can. And she's really learned and grown and learned to hustle after everything. And it's been fun to watch them practice. So they go all out all the time.
So you kick off your season traveling south for these early tournaments. What are the benefits of that?
Well, the benefits are that that we get to play, right? We're hopefully gonna practice on Thursday. That's the first time we've seen dirt since October or November. So getting down there, figuring out what where our holes might be, gaining some momentum. Having our pitchers really show what they can do. We think we know what they can do, and and I feel very confident in what they can do. But now it's time for them to prove to themselves that they're prepared, that that they can go out and beat Texas Tech, and on down the line with the 5 games that we have. But the advantage is for us to get confidence, get some momentum, so that when we get back here and we play in the MAC, in late March, that we're ready to to make a run for the tournament.
What are your expectations for your team during this tournament?
Well, I expect them to win,
yes, of
but more than anything, I expect them to follow the plan.
Yeah.
Because if we follow the plan, and like our quote of the day yesterday was, there are 1,000 choices a day, each one of them counts. If we make the choice to do the things the way that we practiced them, and to have a great attitude and give all the effort that we know that we can give, then that's going to lead to great things. So we just want them to go out there and leave it all on the field. That's what I really expect them to do. And if they leave it all on the field and someone beats us, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
right? But if we leave, nine times out of 10, if you leave it all out on the field and you really, do what you need to do, then, it's going to go in your favor.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
The Zips kick off their season at the Southeastern Louisiana Invitational in Hammond, Louisiana, Friday, February 7th through Sunday, February 9th. The Zips will face opponents Texas Tech, Alabama State, Texas Southern, Nicholls State, and UMKC. For head coach Julie Jones, I'm your host, Chrissy Perbonic. We'll see you guys next time.